The National Council of Indian Culture, NCIC, is celebrating Indian Heritage Month and the 178th anniversary of the arrival of the East Indian indentured laborers. The NCIC also recently held its elections and a new president has been elected. He joins us this morning, and so we welcome the newly elected president of the NCIC, Independent Senator Deoroop Teemal. Senator, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Now.
Yes, good morning and namaskar to you, Kimberly, and to your viewing audience on TTT.
Of course, same
It
to
is
you as
indeed a
well.
pleasure being here with you all.
Lovely to have you in this morning. First of all, let me tell you congratulations on being elected as president of the NCIC. And right off the bat, I just wanted to know, what are your plans for the organization as you sit as its new president?
Well, the NCIC has been around quite a while, almost over 60 years, and an organization of that longevity would have gone through several changes, but at this present time, I would be focusing on relooking at the strategic direction of the organization, particularly in aligning the organization with the contemporary needs of the society, and also trying to integrate and promote the East Indian culture in the national fabric of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. And so also tell us about the NCIC, the organization itself.
Well, the organization itself has been, as I said, has been around for quite a while, and has been engaged mainly in the promotion and preservation of the East Indian culture in Trinidad. More some of the traditional art forms, the genres of the traditional art forms. And in addition to all of that, the flagship event for the NCIC has been the Diwali Nagar, which has proven to be a tremendous success for the organization. In fact, the organization has been shaped around this event of Diwali Nagar.
Right.
And it has been fairly successful in bringing a lot of awareness about Diwali to the nation and the wider Caribbean, and has played a significant role in making Diwali a truly national festival here in Trinidad and Tobago. Within Diwali Nagar itself, it's not only totally focused on the occasion of Diwali, but our first president, Mr. Hansley Hanuman, his vision was to, through the festival of Diwali, highlight the many aspects of the culture, the East Indian culture. Okay. And I think that was quite a successful approach. And the event itself it's a representation of the history, the heritage, the many cultural forms, the culinary arts. It's a mix of the entire heritage. And I think that is why it resonated with the public.
Right.
And has managed to play a significant role in the nation.
Right. Now, I know that I understand that there was a breakfast which would have helped to start or kick off the Indian Heritage Month celebrations on May 6th. I think there was also a seminar as well that happened during that time. Can you tell us some of the discussions that come out of that or came out of that seminar, and also what we can look forward to during the month of May?
All right. Well, we started off on a bit of a serious note in terms of having the breakfast seminar. It was well attended. In my view, it was an excellent program. What we did, we addressed the topic of the myths surrounding indentureship. There are several narratives outside there, and as research is being done, gradually some of those narratives need to be reinforced, or they need to be changed. And there are certain myths about land ownership. The forefathers, the Girmitia forefathers. When I use the term Girmitia, I refer to the indentured forefathers. Girmit was the agreement that they signed. So they are referred to as Girmitias. And there's this myth that they were given free land, which research is showing is not accurate. And then also there's the question of illegality of a lot of the descendants of the Girmitias. They were classified as illegals because the Muslim and the Hindu Marriage Acts were not recognized until 1938 and 1945, respectively.
Yeah.
So we started off with that breakfast seminar. I think TTT will be airing the full seminar in the coming week. And
Actually,
we
it's going to
are
be on this
very
Friday. It's
thankful
going to
for
be
that.
on this Friday at 8 p.m. But there was something interesting that
Yeah.
you said that I would like us to circle back to quickly, because I have also been told as well that when the indentured laborers landed, that they were given, well, while they worked, they were given free land. But you're saying that that was not the case.
No, that was not the case, because what happened was that a lot of the land that was allocated was not were in swamps and badly drained areas and all of these things. And most of the indentured chose not to take that land. In fact,
Okay.
what they did, they utilized the option of purchasing land, crown land, that was available at the time. So the research is showing that the majority of them took up the option to actually purchase land and not take up the land that was offered by the colonial masters at the time.
Yeah. And I know that we're going to be seeing more of the myths debunked during that airing that we're showing this Friday on TTT at 6 p.m. But before you go, Senator, I also wanted to know what other activities can we look forward to as we commemorate Indian Heritage Month?
Right. Well, we are guilty of packing the month with a lot of programs.
Yes.
And I think what we have done, we are looking at an overall approach in that, well, we had the breakfast seminar. We'll be having a book display on Indo-Caribbean authors, and we are focusing on the works of the Indo-Caribbean women, authors who have written, who are Indo-Caribbean, and also those authors who have written on the Indian experience in the Caribbean.
Right.
So we're expecting quite an impressive display. You know, our collections of books to display is going quite well. And those are carded for the next 2 weekends, the weekend of the 20th and 21st, and the 21st, 7th, and the 28th. We would also be doing a display on the pottery, a craft which came with the forefathers, the Kumharas. And we have managed to collect almost all of the pieces that were done over the many years, and we are putting that into a display as well. And then also we have put out a call for legacy photographs, you know, photographs of the old and also memorabilia. So we'll be displaying that. We'll have that on display as well. Then,
Senator,
of course, on the
I actually
cultural
think we
side,
may need to, I think we may need to partner with you because we've been trying to get some people to come forward with some of their legacy items as well so that we can showcase it here as we commemorate Indian, well, you know, Arrival Day as well.
yeah, we'll be quite happy to collaborate with you all
Yes.
because
Yeah.
TTT actually has been quite a support to the NCIC during Heritage Month.
Good.
Last year, we got a lot of support from you all, and this year we are also getting a lot of support. I think it's a very positive step
Nice.
in bringing awareness and enhancing the knowledge to the Trinidad and Tobago public.
Yeah.
But the cultural programs, we have a series of them every week. Every weekend on a Saturday, we have cultural programs. We had one Saturday gone. We are trying to highlight the different genres of the culture. So we had the classical music on Saturday. This Saturday, we'll be having the local classical songs referred to as the Baita Ghana and some of the traditional chutney. And the following weeks, we'll be having our youths in concert, just purely young performers, emerging artists, organized by the youth arm of the NCIC. And then we'd also be having a night of ghazals and gits, and then a grand cultural program on the day itself, Tuesday, the 30th of May. In addition, I must mention that we have an outreach program. The youth arm of the NCIC has organized a legal aid and medical clinic, and they will be going to Cedrus, where we are looking to engage the community there with free services, legal and medical. And it would be at the Cedrus Community Center on May the 28th.
Yeah. No, you weren't. You were being honest when you said you tend to pack that May month with so many activities for people to be aware of. But I'm also thinking, Senator, are there any events that you have throughout the year to ensure that people are aware of the organization and the thrust to ensure that people are educated about the Indo-Trinidadian community?
Right. So this is one of the challenges I will be taking up. I think that during my tenure, there is still room for infill events between Diwali Nagar and now Heritage Month. You know, I am of the view that we should have something going on almost every week. Of course, dependent on resources and availability of resources, because we are a voluntary organization and we do have some staff at Shagonas, but the entire board and the committees that fulfill the work of the NCIC is based on the spirit of volunteerism. And so it has its challenges at the same time, but I think the potential is there to have varied programming throughout the year. Right. As I said, almost every week. It sounds a bit ambitious, but I think it's possible. And you know, we're looking forward to see how we can strategize in that direction.
And Senator, finally, anybody who wants to get more information about the events, activities, seminar that's taking place during this month, any websites or email addresses or social media handles you can share with us?
Right. So everything is up on our social media pages. NCIC. We also have the Heritage Center Facebook page. We are on Instagram as well, and we do have a website as well. And then our office, we can be contacted at office@ncictt.com. So we are out there.
Well, congratulations again, Independent Senator Deoroop Teemal, on your election as the president of the NCIC. And we look forward to more information, more details, more awareness campaign coming from the organization throughout the year. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and once again, thanks to TTT for the collaboration. We appreciate very much, and we look forward to working with you all much more.
Thank you so much.
Days to come.
Nice. Have a great day, sir.
Yes, thank you.
And that was Independent Senator Deoroop Teemal, who has also been elected as the president of the National Council of Indian Culture, just sharing a bit about some of the activities and events that we can see happening during this month, Indian Heritage Month. Remember, we'll also be showing that breakfast and that seminar, which is debunking a lot of Indo-Trinidadian myths. We're showing that this Friday on TTT at 8 p.m., so look out for that. Here on the Now Morning Show, we're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.